What's up, guys? It's Nick and Andrew here. We're gonna do a Raw review for what's today's date?
It's St. Patty's Day, Nick.
St. Patty's Day.
It's the 17th of March.
But probably knew that.
Yeah, well, basically, I just want to start this video out. I just want to say thank you to everyone who's been watching our videos.
Yeah.
And thanks for all the support. It's been really cool. Pretty much our views go up on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
It's really nice. It really makes us want to make more.
Yeah, we always have a consistent flow.
Yeah.
It's always,
yeah.
you know.
I wanted to get this out at the beginning of the video, just in case some people don't watch the end of the video.
Yeah.
But please, if you like it, like the video, comment, anything. Even if you don't like it, tell us why.
Yeah, but like seriously, you know, every week, you know, we get more and more views on our video. Our one video for AJ Styles is up to 100.
Over 100
yeah,
views
it's over
now.
100 views now.
That's crazy.
Yes.
I would have never thought that.
No, but like, yeah, we just want to say thank you to everybody who's been watching our videos.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it really makes us feel good. And also, before we get into the wrestling thing, we have another channel.
We do.
Check it out. It's actually on our page. You can click it. It's for we're actually really into ghosts and the paranormal. We have a ghost hunting channel.
I'll also have that link in the description.
Yeah, it's called Paranormal Journal. Like I said, I'll have the link in the description. Check it out. You know, subscribe to that channel too.
Yeah.
We try to stay as active as possible on both channels.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, we post most of the time.
Yeah. And we have about 5 videos right now on the Ghost channel, and we have a ton on this channel. I mean, you guys just keep making us want to put more and more.
Yeah, it's really, it motivates us. It's really cool.
Yeah, me and Andrew are going to be doing a review for house shows we're going to. I'm actually going to 2 of them. I'm going to one Saturday night.
Lucky son of a gun.
The main event is Daniel Bryan and Kane in a steel cage match, and then Sunday night, me and Andrew and my girlfriend are going to go to one to see John Cena versus Randy Orton in a steel cage match.
Yeah.
We're going to do a review of both shows. We're going to take a ton of pictures so you guys can visualize everything that we saw.
We'll talk about meeting the Shield.
Yeah, me and Andrew are meeting the Shield Sunday.
It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be so cool. And yeah, we'll get right into it with Raw. Raw started out with Triple H. Pretty much,
big boy.
Yeah, in the ring, you know, talking about his fight with Daniel Bryan. As he's talking, Batista and Randy Orton come out. And they're really mad about Daniel Bryan being inserted. It could have the possibility of being inserted into the match, and Triple H is kind of offended by that.
I really like whenever they do this with Triple H.
Yeah.
And I hope they continue it. We'll talk about Triple H a little bit more later on in the video because there's a lot to talk about. But basically, he flips out on Batista and Randy Orton. And tells them pretty much what all the fans have been telling them all.
Which was so awesome.
Which was cool because it does show that the WWE does listen to the fans.
Yeah. It takes them a little bit, but they eventually get to the point with storylines. Like everything people don't understand, everything has to match up. They can't just throw a curveball and go a whole nother direction. They did that a lot earlier on in the year, and it just nothing panned out.
Yeah.
So, but basically, he called Batista. He was like, "I'm sick and tired of these Hollywood stars keep coming in and trying to take the main event spotlight," and basically said to Orton what everybody's been saying for so long, and that he's
only champion because Triple H made him champion.
Yeah, and Batista called him a paper champion, which is pretty much what Randy Orton is. I mean, his only true, real title defense, in my eyes, was TLC.
Yeah, no, that was his only true title defense.
Which was a great match.
And it was actually a really good Orton and Cena match.
Yeah.
If we hadn't seen it already like 1,000 times, then it would have been an awesome match.
Because it's not that their matches are horrible, but it's one of those things. It's like, all right, you know, it's overdone. Because like their match at Royal Rumble wasn't bad. I liked the fact that they kept going back and forth with each other's finishers.
Yeah, it kept it interesting.
Yeah, like I do enjoy Cena versus Orton to an extent.
Yeah,
I like it more when there's like a stipulation involved. Like when me and him go see it, it's in a steel cage.
That's going to be pretty cool.
It's going to be awesome. Anything in a steel cage is pretty sweet. I've said that before. So, you know, me and him are very excited to see Orton versus Cena in a steel cage match. Not that it's a house show. If it was a pay-per-view, we'd probably be a little bit bummed out. But also, we get the Shield versus the Wyatts at our house show.
Yeah. So,
it doesn't get much better than that.
So after that happened, the Real Americans and the Usos faced off.
Which was a fun matchup.
Yeah, it was. I mean, the Usos are really exciting.
They are very excited.
Having the retired Americans. Oh wait, no, they're still together.
Yeah.
No, but having the Real Americans in there, I didn't really see too much. It was just more of an opening match.
Yeah, I mean, it was more. If anything, it was more of just Cesaro just being amazing. And I'm actually really shocked they have not announced Cesaro's name into this 30-man battle royale, because I think if he does, Cesaro will win the battle royale. Which they've been announcing a lot of names. I'm not gonna be able to announce them off the top of my head because there are a lot of them. But I know Sandow is in it now. Ziggler. Big Show,
Biggie Langston,
Fandango, Christian, Sheamus.
We'll have the full list when we do our WrestleMania prediction video.
But it looks really fun. I think I was when I was at work, I was on break and I was watching Over the Limit 2012 pay-per-view on the WWE Network, and it started out with Battle Royal. And they're so much fun.
They're a lot of fun. You throw a buttload of people into a ring at once
and see what happens. And it was so much fun. Christian won it, and it was just a lot of fun. I'm really, really, really excited to see this 30-man battle royal. So the more names, the better. I think Big Show is definitely the favorite right now.
Yeah.
Big Show and Sheamus are probably the biggest favorites.
Speaking of Sheamus, he had the next match with Titus O'Neil.
Yeah, which was actually a really good match. Hornswoggle was out because, he is playing a leprechaun in the new movie for WWE, Leprechaun Origin, which I saw the trailer today. It looks fun. I'm a huge horror movie fan. I've always been a fan of Leprechaun.
Yeah,
Leprechaun Back in the Hood.
I've always liked that. I don't know why. But.
Yeah, Leprechaun in Space. I've always liked it, so I'm really excited to see what Hornswoggle brings to the table for that. But yeah, Sheamus, he beat Titus O'Neil. I think he hit the bro kick.
Yep.
Christian, of course, attacked him. I don't really know too much what they're really going for with Christian and Sheamus. I mean, I know they're both now entered in the Battle Royal, but
and they had the feud going on.
But there's nothing else going to come from it. There's 30 other men in the Battle Royal. It's not going to just be Sheamus and Christian. My cat agrees. She just meows.
Exactly.
So I don't really get where they're going with this. It's kind of getting old and tiring. Christian needs to move on and get with something that actually matters, and that's how I feel about that.
No, and then we had Dang and Bryan and Randy Orton face each other.
In a no disqualification match, which was awesome. Kendo sticks, chairs, Batista interferes. The match was going pretty solid. It was going really exciting. Randy Orton was, on the verge of, attacking Bryan. Batista with a chair. Batista comes and spears him. Bryan drop kicks Batista. Bryan pins Batista. Not Batista. Bryan pins Orton, and then Batista comes in and Batista bombs Orton. So the build up for this match with WrestleMania is just really looking good, man.
It's really looking awesome.
Yeah.
Did we forget to say Triple H was changed the stipulation on that?
We forgot to say that. I forgot. My bad. That's the
just
biggest
talking
part.
About that match, I was like, wait a second, we forgot something.
Triple H made a stipulation.
Yeah.
You can take it away from here, my man.
Triple H came after Orton and Batista got Triple H mad about the whole situation about Bryan. Triple H was like, all right, well, how about this? If I beat Bryan, then I'm in the match. And that didn't go over so well, but they had to listen to him because he's Triple H.
Yeah, and no matter what, we were getting a triple threat match for WrestleMania 30, which is really cool. It's
it's a way to spice it up.
Yeah, because and again, the WWE listened to the fans. Everybody was complaining about how much I didn't want to see Orton and Batista being the main event of WrestleMania. Guess what? We're not getting Batista versus Orton. We are either going to get Batista Orton Triple H or Batista Orton Daniel Bryan. Either way, you can't complain about it. And if you do, then you need to just not watch wrestling. That's a great matchup. Either one.
I'm just going to say this right now. WrestleMania 30 is going to be awesome.
I agree, dude. I mean,
it's going to be so cool.
Well, how about the lead up with Cena and Bray Wyatt? Again, Bray cut an amazing promo tonight on Cena.
That's just what he does.
I mean, basically, saying that Cena's a hero and that basically he's the villain. And he doesn't care about the championship. And Cena said I'm afraid of Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
Because Bray Wyatt doesn't care. He's just in there to hurt you. And Bray Wyatt said he will die at WrestleMania 30 to beat Cena. And that's a bold statement right there.
And that's just because he's Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, I mean, that match is going to steal the show.
Yeah. No, it's definitely... I mean, it's going to be tough because there's a Battle Royal.
Yeah.
There's the triple threat match for the World
and you got Bryan, Triple H.
Oh, my God.
And then also The Undertaker and... Brock Lesnar, which Paul Heyman cut a great promo tonight.
Which the streak fight is always one of the highlights of WrestleMania.
That's my favorite. I'm not gonna lie, that's always my favorite part of WrestleMania is the Undertaker matches, and I'm so excited for him and Lesnar.
He's just awesome.
Yeah.
I rewatched the Undertaker coming out and stabbing him with the pen.
Oh my God, such a great.
I love that. I watched it because I don't know if I told you guys this, but I love The Undertaker's entrance. I think it's one of the greatest things that anyone could ever see.
One of my favorite things with The Undertaker is, do you remember his match with Kane at Bragging Rights? It was a buried alive match, and when he got buried alive, a lightning bolt came out and struck the tombstone. It's so cool, the theatrics and the pyrotechnics they do with Kane and The Undertaker.
Yeah.
Love it both. But like Paul Heyman cut a promo on The Undertaker, basically saying that Brock Lesnar's faced almost all the people that went against the streak. And even though The Undertaker beat him, he barely got past him, and Brock Lesnar destroyed him. Basically really hyping up this match that Brock's going to beat him. He's really pushing it.
That's what they're saying.
And The Undertaker, by the way, everybody, because you're going to have time, you have to watch Main Event this week.
Watch Main Event.
8 o'clock. Yeah, The Undertaker will be on Main Event. Live on WWE Network at 8 o'clock, The Undertaker. And he's gonna either, I don't know if he's gonna fight or what, but he will respond.
He will be there.
Yeah, he's gonna respond probably to Heyman.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they're probably gonna add a stipulation on the match. And here's my prediction. They might not add a stipulation. He might announce maybe he's inducting Paul Bearer. But I have a feeling that maybe there might be a stipulation on the Lesnar match, and I think it might be a buried alive match.
That'd be really cool.
Just because the way he said it, like how he's gonna rest in peace.
Yeah.
You know, I know he says
Undertaker says it all the time.
Yeah, but like I don't know. I don't know. I took it as maybe they might put a buried alive match. We haven't seen one in a while. I think it'd be really fun to have a stipulation added to the Lesnar Taker match. Even if we don't get a stipulation, it's still gonna be a sick match. But I don't know. Tune in, watch. He might have a big announcement. He might just come out, roll his eyes, and go like this. Who knows?
Might either way, stare at the WrestleMania sign.
Yeah, he might stare at the WrestleMania sign and point at it maybe. Who knows? Either way, The Undertaker will be on WWE Main Event.
Of a lifetime.
Exactly. So. Watch it, 8 o'clock. If you don't have WWE Network, it re-airs Wednesday on Ion Television at 8 o'clock. Watch it then. Either way, watch Main Event this week. Can't stress that enough.
Let's go.
Yes.
And then we had Goldust and Fandango.
Yeah, it was a good match. Goldust was going back to his old theatrics when he was kind
of... which is funny because I was just watching that last night on the WWE Network.
Yeah, was it the WrestleMania Rewind with him and Piper?
No, I was watching the top 10 entrances of all time.
Oh, yeah?
And Goldust was like number 7 on the list.
His entrance, who's number 1?
And, Undertaker.
I'm saying good.
Always.
Who's number 2?
Number 2... who was it? I think it was Triple H.
Was Kane on there at all?
Kane was on there.
What number do you know?
Kane was like number 6.
Because his entrance is awesome.
Goldberg was number 4.
His entrance is gangster, dude.
Goldberg's just a beast.
Yeah, alright, we're going off our tangent.
We're off topic.
What were we talking about again? Oh yeah, Goldust. Yeah, he was kind of like seducing Summer Rae. Yeah, it was kind of funny. Goldust picks up the win, and it was just a filler match. It was nothing spectacular.
Then we had Big Show, Dolph Ziggler, Big E, and Mark Henry.
Versus Del Rio, Curtis Axel, Ryback, and Sandow.
Sandow, yeah.
Good match. Really fun tag team match. There was actually one point Curtis Axel threw Ziggler off the top, threw out of the ring, and Ziggler smacked his face on the turnbuckle, like the metal steel part.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he got injured from it, but you saw him. He was like...
Ooh.
Yeah, but it was a really fun match. I always like when they do big tag team matches.
Yeah. I mean,
it's always good times.
It's a fun match that they throw into the event.
And they're really making Big Show, since his return, look really strong. I mean, Big Show has, 2 wins over Kane since the return, and Kane's been a joke.
Big Show's going to be a big character this year.
Yeah.
look forward to it in the Battle Royal. So.
He's going to be a major player, whether he wins it or not. He will be one of the final four, I guarantee. But yeah, it was a fun match. Big Show chokeslammed Sandow and got the pinfall victory. Is that right?
Yeah.
And then, it was a really fun match. And then the next match was Kofi and Bray Wyatt. Again, it was a filler match. It's just basically to keep making Bray look really strong. You know,
smacked the crap out of Kofi.
Yeah, dominant match. It wasn't long. He hit Sister Abigail on him, won the match. And
we had a nice promo with the Shield and Kane.
Oh my God, the Shane, the Shane, the Shane,
Shield Kane.
I'm so awesome. The Shield. I've been telling this for a while now. I don't know if I made any statements on the videos.
You definitely did. You definitely did.
I've said it before. The Shield was turning face. They're not splitting them up, which I'm happy with. I'm really excited to see the Shield go another angle with being baby faces. I think it'll be really fun.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you're going to see now more of Dean Ambrose defending his title.
Oh, definitely.
And actually winning and not actually needing help, because baby faces, they don't ever really need help.
No.
And
I said it last week. I said either Shield versus Kane or Roman Reigns versus Kane.
You did.
So
did you say it on the video? I know you texted me.
I know I at least texted you that.
I was at work and Andrew. Yes, guys, we text at work.
Well, you guys got a problem with that?
Yeah. We were talking about SmackDown and Andrew was like, "Yeah, I really think that we're gonna get Kane versus the Shield or Roman Reigns." I was like, I'm starting to believe that. Because they're just keep building up tension between them, and he called it before I did.
I called it last week.
Yeah, you called it a while ago.
Last week on Raw.
Yeah,
I had a little.
And I was kind of like, no.
It was really a really minor thing.
Yeah, but you called on quick. Because I was still kind of like, they're gonna do something different. I didn't think they were gonna do that with Kane, but
and that was kind of like when we had with the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
And I saw Vince McMahon had tweeted, anyone can win the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
And that's what made me know that Kane was going to come out and do something.
Yeah, and then we both called he was going to be the one to eliminate Punk.
Exactly.
But I don't think it's going to be Kane in a 3-on-1 handicap.
No.
What's going to happen is, because I've read it on the internet, and the internet's always right. Always right.
We all know the internet is truthful for everything.
Yeah, well, I read on Twitter tonight during the match. It was from I don't know the wrestling website, but some wrestling website tweeted out that they have a good source that leads them to believe that it's going to be Kane. And for all you NXT fans out there, if you have the network, you can see NXT. The NXT Tag Team Champions called the Ascension. The Ascension is going to team up with Kane, which the Ascension is awesome. I don't know if you ever watch NXT. I don't know if you had a chance to watch NXT yet.
I haven't been able to watch it.
Check them out, the Ascension. Apparently it's going to be Kane, the Ascension versus the Shield for WrestleMania. Because they're really trying to bring a major push with NXT. NXT is no longer going to be pretty much a fundamental program. It's going to be a major player now because with the network, it
can be.
Yeah, exactly. It's on every Thursday. I don't get to watch it all the time. We can't have every single day dedicated to wrestling, unfortunately.
As much as we try.
Yeah, I mean, we always try to catch the replay if we can, but every once in a while I always try to catch the replay of NXT, or if I have time, I always try to watch it live. But the Ascension is awesome, and if that's what they end up doing with Kane,
that'd be really cool.
Really cool. I'm cool with Kane in a 3-on-1 handicap, or Kane with the Ascension but the Shield. But I really want to see this play out with Kane with the Shield.
Either way, this could very well be Kane's last WrestleMania.
Yeah, Kane has
sources have said that Kane's going to be retiring,
which makes me sad because as a kid, I always loved Kane and The Undertaker. And I think I like Kane more because when you're a kid, you're always kind of drawn to the people in the masks because they're always cool looking. Yeah. And I remember when I got my first Kane action figure, how excited I was.
With his old school outfit with the red, with the black.
Yeah, and I remember the Kane figure because I remember, how he used to have the one sleeve exposed? My Kane figure, the first one they ever made, at least the first one I've ever seen, he had 2 red sleeves. Remember that?
I had that.
He didn't have the one. And when I got it, I was so excited. And I've always been a huge Kane fan. And when I was a kid, I've had the pleasure of seeing The Undertaker. I went to a match when I was younger with the Rock and Stone Cold versus each other. But Kane wasn't there, and I never really had a chance to see Kane live. And that's why I just bought tickets to the house show Saturday because I want to see Kane fight live before he retires, and such a huge Kane fan. I don't want to see him retire, but
yeah, Kane's one of those wrestlers that I don't think anyone can hate.
No, he's been around forever. You know what I'm saying?
He's such a classic. He came around in the mid-90s.
Yep. His characters are so cool. Even a Corporate Kane's really cool.
Even Corporate Kane comes to grow on everyone.
Yeah, at first we were all kind of like, well, what is he doing? But since he started wrestling...
Once he started wrestling again, it was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, first off, he's never looked better. I mean, his matches with Daniel Bryan have been so great.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, watching his matches on Main Event with Daniel Bryan's awesome. You know, even his tag matches on SmackDown of recent, his match with Big Show. I mean, I'm really enjoying I guess the final stage of Kane.
Yeah.
I know they're trying to keep him unmasked for a while because his new movie, See No Evil 2, which the first one was really good. But yeah, I'll be really sad if Kane does turn away. But I'm happy to say I'm seeing him fight live Saturday night. I mean, I'm so excited. It's in a steel cage, the main event, and I've never been happier.
So one thing I'm just gonna come out and say it. One thing that I'm really liking that they're doing with this WrestleMania, it doesn't look like they're having any bad matches.
No, because they always have this stupid matches.
They usually have like a filler match. I mean, they haven't announced it yet.
But you know, like the one match, was it WrestleMania 27? Is that the year the Miz and Cena headline?
Yeah.
When Snooki fought. Like, come on, like, no.
They always have something silly.
Yeah, they're really making this a really good, like, I mean, so far we have the Royale, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cena, Bray Wyatt,
mm-hmm.
Brian, Triple H,
mm-hmm.
Taker, Lesnar, and then the triple threat
at the end.
And then possibly Kane and the Shield, and possibly the Ascension.
So that's 6 huge matches.
Yeah, I mean, like, there really isn't any stupid filler matches. And I hope they keep it this way, because WrestleMania 30, for all those people out there, which we haven't, we have not talked bad about WrestleMania 30 at all.
No.
And there's so many people out there that sit there and badmouth, oh, this year's going to be crap, all because CM Punk left. The company isn't the CM Punk show, guys.
It doesn't revolve around CM Punk.
No, and we love CM Punk.
No, I just saw him on Talking Dead.
How was it? Did they talk about the wrestling?
They didn't talk about it at all. I didn't think that they would, but I was hoping that they would.
Yeah.
But no, he looked like he was still in really good shape.
Yeah, well, he was at the UFC event this week. He was hanging out with Lyoto Machida and the Gracies.
Yeah.
Listen, Punk's doing his thing, man. Like, WWE is going to move on with Punk or no Punk, and don't put your opinion on WrestleMania 30 because Punk's not there. Don't make it a negative opinion.
Yeah. I mean, we're usually more positive than most people.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty easygoing, to be honest with you.
And some people don't like that about us, but
yeah.
The thing that I like about us is that we're open-minded about everything.
Yeah, we see it for what it is. We take the product for what they give us, and we make it into a positive. Trust me, there's some matches that we just can't make a positive. Like, right. You know, like Royal Rumble, we had Darren Young and Titus O'Neil. That was just dumb. There are some matches that we just can't get up.
Pretty much anything with Titus O'Neil and Darren Young.
Yeah, like, I mean, just like but like for the most part, we're very excited for a lot of stuff. Like, guys, we're getting Orton versus Cena at a house show for the 100th billionth time, and we're pumped as hell for it.
Because it's a steel cage match.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, we look for the positive in anything, and like, but really, it's really easy to look for a lot of positives for this year's WrestleMania 30.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like itching to do this prediction video, but like,
there's a lot of things that we can say.
But like, I just know we're not ready for it, and I know that we need more matches before we can do it.
We need more matches announced, but the end of Raw tonight. We didn't like it too much. They
drug it on too long.
We liked part of it.
Yeah.
We liked the part that, Triple H turned on, like, he stopped all the cops from handcuffing them and stuff. And he's like, you're not even real cops anyway. Get out of here.
But then it is...
And then he just beat the crap out of him for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, and like I told Andrews, like, it's one thing of like, normally if you're going to do something, just pedigree him and end it.
Yeah.
You know, it makes it better, but he beat the living daylights out of him. That was cool for like the first minute. And then once minute 10 came up, we're just like, all right, it's either the Shield needs to come out and make a save, or they just need to cut it, and then just kept going.
And they kept on going.
Yeah, and then Stephanie started slapping, like, come on, like,
let's end it. Even after the pedigree, Triple H got on the mic and started talking, and it was like...
It didn't end until, like, what, like 11:18 tonight?
Yeah, it was a long Raw for no reason.
Like, no offense, Raw's already 3 hours long, okay?
And you extend it by another 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Yeah, like, end it at 3 hours. I mean, there's only so much you can take, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like this...
You have a couple more Raws before WrestleMania, guys.
And like, the storyline was looking so sweet until that moment. Like, I was like, oh man, they're just kind of...
Yeah, just
dragging it on. It's like...
I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to get you to hate Triple H because he's going against Daniel Bryan.
But the turn was enough.
Favorite. But the turn was already enough.
Yeah. And I gotta be honest with WWE, would no one's ever gonna hate Triple H. Anybody who grew up during the Attitude Era,
Triple H is awesome.
Triple H is awesome. Let's be honest.
Especially when he talks about like he did at the beginning of Raw tonight.
Yeah.
Where he just basically comes at everyone.
Yeah, like, I mean, no one's ever gonna hate Triple H as much as you... Like, there's like certain guys in a company that has cemented their name and legacy that you can't ever hate them. Like, you got, like we were saying with Kane, you got a guy like The Undertaker, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock. Like, you just don't hate them. They've done enough.
What made it easy when Vince McMahon was doing all the appearances was he was always the bad guy.
Exactly.
He was never a good guy. He never did anything good for anyone.
Yeah.
And it made you easy to hate him.
And Vince was the ultimate heel.
Exactly. Triple H... He's been it all.
Yeah, he's done everything.
So we've grown with him.
He's done stupid gimmicks when he was Jean Paul, and he was basically like a Fandango, honestly. Yeah. And then, then he went to Hunter Hearst Helmsling. First of all, even before the Jean Paul, he was terrorizing the WCW.
Yeah.
I mean, Triple H has done every type of gimmick you can imagine.
Yeah.
And has done everything. He's won everything. He's played every part.
We're not going to hate him.
Yeah, now we just know who he is. We love him. I mean, we love Triple H. When you ask anybody that's not even a casual wrestling fan, they always say, oh, I love Triple H.
Everyone likes Triple H.
He's awesome. He's awesome.
But I think that's all we got for tonight.
Yeah. We're kind of dragging on, like the Raw and the Raw.
Oh, crap. Cut it now.
Yeah, cut.
We'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And depending on how Main Event looks, we might do a review of Main Event this week. Because since it's been live, and ever since they put it on the WWE Network, they have actually put meaningful matches. Like the past couple...
Because they premiered it live, and it's like...
And they want more of a draw because of network. So we might do... Because we don't do SmackDown that much anymore.
Nah, I mean, because... Realistically, the results for SmackDown come up on Tuesday.
Yeah, you don't really need our help if you really... I mean, listen, if it's a really good SmackDown and we're pumped about it, we'll do it. But I think we might start doing WWE Main Event reviews. It's an hour-long show.
Nice and easy.
Yeah, they do like 2 or 3 matches, and it would be a quick, easy video for me and Andrew to do.
Keep you guys entertained.
Exactly.
Keep us entertained.
Yeah, so look out for that. That'll probably, and if we do that, that'll probably be out Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah.
So.
Normal upload time.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time.
Thank you, guys. Like, subscribe, comment, and check out our other channel. The link will be in the description. Paranormal Journal.
Nick, we've already dragged on too long.
I'm sorry. I just like to hear myself talk. Gold dust.